So this video is going to be about why pretty women are a dime a dozen, aka they're everywhere, whereas quality women, women who are truly quality, have quality traits, those are rare. Now you see, man, I know that us as men by nature are attracted to beauty. Every single one of us is like this, and that's okay. Even me myself. If I see a girl in public, she's, walking by, she's at a public event, she's a friend of friends, whatever. She's attractive, I'll be like, oh damn, like I'll look twice like that. Oh, what's she doing here? What's her name? How old is she? Etc. I may even go up and talk to her if, I'm attracted enough. However, that doesn't mean that just because she's attractive and beautiful, that means she is a quality woman. Once again, just because she's pretty, just because she's sexy, she's hot, whatever you call it, does not mean she is a quality woman. Now, this isn't to be taken that this video is like a rant on women, guys versus girls, men versus women. No, I think that's very childish to even, go down that rabbit hole. However, I want you to be realistic when it comes to meeting or potentially connecting, starting a connection with a woman who you view as very attractive. Sure, that's great, dude. That's great that you find her very attractive. That's awesome. Because that's the first thing a guy looks for to kind of get his foot in the door. But what happens after his foot is in the door? What about the rest of the house, the rest of the building, whatever? AKA the rest of her, besides her physical characteristics. Does she have social etiquette? Is she sweet? Does she treat you in a special way? Does she consider you a special person to her? Is she easy to deal with, easy to get along with? Is she getting with your program? Or is she just making things unnecessarily difficult? Does she expect that just because she's pretty, that she's gonna get exceptional treatment from the get-go, just because of that and because of nothing else? Is she gonna be arrogant like that? So guys, I don't want you to be delusional when you're dealing with a girl and just treating her like she's this queen, she's this princess. Many of my viewers are like this, and many of the dudes in the comment section. If you don't believe me, go check out yourself many of the videos. Oh, I did this with this girl, but then she's not texting me anymore. I don't know what to do. She's so beautiful. Stuff like that. It's like, dude, wake up call, wake up. She's not that special, dude, no offense. You'll realize, I'm telling you, you'll realize that many girls are not that special beyond their looks. I know it sounds like it's me going off on a rant, but it's not. It's just the truth, what I've noticed. Many girls fall under this category because they think, they have the audacity and arrogance to think that just because she's beautiful and attractive, and all these simps are treating her so special that she's got it all figured out. She doesn't need to do much more in her life. She doesn't need to impress you. She doesn't need to do better. She doesn't need to necessarily have etiquette. She doesn't need to be nurturing. She doesn't need this or that. She sees herself as hot shit. I don't need to do any of that. That type of belief sucks. And that's why you should stay away from those types of women. But the women you should stay focused on are the women who give you peace. Obviously, as long as you're attracted to her enough. And, you see her as very attractive. Yes, you need to, if you're going to settle down with this girl. But don't delude yourself and be like, oh, she's so beautiful. I'm never going to find another girl like her. I've never had a woman who is as beautiful as her really interested in me. Dude, understand this, and I've made a couple of videos actually ago, was on this topic. The topic of, if you can attract one, you can attract another just as easily. Once again, if at some point in time you were able to attract a girl, I don't care when this was, but it's at some point in time, as long as you didn't gain 100, 150 pounds ever since that last time and you completely became a different person, you could do it again just as easily. If you can attract a girl who is very attractive in your eyes, you can just as easily do it again. So do not worry about that, and don't be in scarcity mode and don't be in victim mode. But prioritize the woman who starts treating you special. Prioritize the woman who's calling you, who's investing in you, who's texting you, who's willing to help out. Let's say you have a problem with something going on in your life. I'm trying to figure out so-and-so. I'm trying to figure out how to do so-and-so. I'm trying to figure out how to build my resume. I'm trying to figure out this. I'm trying to figure out that. They're helping you. I'm not saying she needs to actively help and do it herself, but she's trying to help you and guide you towards the right direction, the right thing to do, because she cares about you. You see, man, that's also the difference between a woman who really likes you and a woman who kind of likes you. A woman who really likes you, she's going to be acting in ways that make it so clear and obvious that she's interested in you, to the point where anyone with just half a brain in your surroundings will be able to tell that. She'll be sweet to you, she'll be smiling, she'll be giggling, she'll be laughing at your stupid jokes, she'll be playful, she'll be excited, She'll be getting with your program, checking up on you, doing this, doing that, offering her support. The woman who kind of likes you, you know, she'll flirt with you occasionally. She'll respond back to you whenever she gets the chance. She'll kind of have you at a point where you're not entirely sure if she's that interested in you, which obviously means if you're not that sure, she's definitely not that interested in you. At least not yet. You know, that's changeable, that's salvageable. You can change that and make it better. But I'm talking about right now. But the woman you should focus on are the women who give you that special treatment where you know she's like super interested in you and she's treating you like you are really important and like you're worthy. She's treating you like a king, basically. And guys, I'm not saying this to be narcissistic or anything like that. Obviously, I preach in tons of videos, working on yourself, hitting the gym, your fashion, your style, everything. Those are all crucial. I'm talking about after that, what happens. If you're out there, you know, on your couch, lazy as shit, playing video games, not doing shit with your life all day, yet having the audacity and arrogance to expect that a girl's just gonna pop out of nowhere and knock on your door and be like, hey, can I please speak to you? No, that's not gonna happen. You can't be delusional in that regard, but you should have the self-respect, rather, to only deal with women who have a high level of interest in you, or to only pursue a connection with a woman. Let's say she's kind of interested right now, to try to grow it until she becomes very interested. If you're not noticing any changes in behavior, no matter how much you're investing, you're calling her, you're texting her, you're doing all of this just to get a little back in return, I'm sorry. Nah, abort mission. Get the fuck out of there. I fell in this trap when I was 25 years old. 24 going into 25. With this girl who I was actually in a relationship with. And my experience was that, oh, she's just not comfortable, because that's what she told me. She hasn't been in a relationship before. She doesn't know better. She's an exception to the rule. No, that's bullshit. A woman who really likes you, I don't give a shit whether she's experienced or not. She will treat you in a special way. There's exceptions to every rule, sure, but do you really want to deal with a woman who's an exception, who's going to make your life a living hell, and who's never going to change no matter how much you invest in her? I don't know about you, dude, but for me, no. I mean, sure, if she's willing to change, that's a different story. But if she never changes, no matter how much you invest and how much you do, and how much you show you're into her, no matter what, like, it's like she still doesn't change. She always wants you to do everything. Nah. You know, she's not willing to reach out ever to you. She's not trying to make you feel like you're important. You're basically just another guy. Basically. Nah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that over here. But yeah, those are the kinds of women that you want to associate with. Stop settling for class B or C treatment, dude. I'm serious. I know this sounds like some generic advice. Oh yeah, you could do anything. I mean, I do believe you can do anything as long as you have a game plan and you have the discipline, the perseverance, the belief, and everything, the work ethic to do it. Faith, applied faith. I've talked about it in many other videos, but stick mainly only to the women who are giving you that first-class treatment. Beautiful women are a dime a dozen, bro. Women with character, women with integrity, women with good social skills, women emotionally intelligent, women sharp, a smart woman, a caring woman. I wouldn't even say caring because that's very broad. I mean, technically anyone could be caring because for her kids, she's always going to be caring. Sharp, good. She has good social etiquette. He has a nice sense of humor. She's not easily offended. She likes to joke around, to tease and to be teased. She talks well about people behind their backs. She's not cursing every single word. Maybe sure, sometimes, yeah. But not every single word she uses is just, you know, F this, F that, blah, blah, blah. No. I don't feel like she's a guy, basically. She's going to the gym. She's staying healthy. She's not eating junk every night. She's not eating oily foods every single night. Maybe exceptionally, sure, but not every day. She has a good relationship with her parents, with her family. She has good things to say about her friends. She's active. She's healthy. She's disciplined. All these things, man. All these things. That's the kind of woman that's not a dime a dozen. You know, like I said before, beauty is paramount. Obviously, if you have to be physically attracted to a woman. You know, if she has everything you're looking for, besides that, still, I'm sorry. At least that's my opinion. But beauty, in my opinion, you have to be very physically attracted to this girl. Because I'm assuming if you're trying to settle down or get married, right? And this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life not being as attracted to her as you could. And then when you go out, there's other attractive women, you're like, damn, my wife doesn't look like that. I know it sounds a bit messed up, but I'm just being honest. No, you don't want to put yourself in that position. You want to put yourself in a position where you're like, I think my wife is extremely attractive. Not necessarily the most attractive woman on the planet, no. Because, we could just open up the can of worms and say, oh yeah, you need to be, Miss Universe or Miss America. No, whatever the hell they call it. I don't even know what they call it these days. I think that's what they call it. But you want to be really attracted to her, and you want her to have those traits to you that are important. I mean, the ones that I mentioned to you, those are the ones that I highly value. What about what you value? That's what you should ask yourself, and stop putting them on a pedestal, dude. They're not that special until proven otherwise. She's not wifey material until she's proven otherwise. This isn't to get you to be skeptical, but this is just the truth. This is reality. What has she done for her to deserve all this special treatment and all this thinking? Where I'm just thinking about her all the time. I'm thinking about her all the time. It's like, it's kind of an obsession. What did she do, dude? Nothing. You want to stick to women who are deserving of that, and she's done stuff. She's checking on you. She's checking in on you when you're sick. She's taking care of you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe after a stressful day at work, you two talked, and she just made sure you were nice and calm. She wanted to make you happy somehow, give you some peace of mind, instead of dumping all her problems on you on a daily basis, every single night or whatever, depending on how often you guys talk. No. So those are the types of women that are not a dime a dozen. And those are the types of women who are actually, who the priority treatment should be reserved for. So that is what you should be mindful of. I understand, once again, attractive women, yes, when you see them, they're, you're like, oh wow, where'd she come from? What's her name? What's her age? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's your natural instinct, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, you need to, kind of unfog those foggy lenses, because those attractive women tend to do that to all of us men. None of us men are immune to that. But focus again on what kind of woman is she is, what kind of qualities does she have, what kind of values does she have, what does she value in her life. Good-looking women, attractive women are a dime a dozen. Same with men. Good-looking men, attractive men, a dime a dozen. What does this man value? What could this man provide? Same shit. Same shit if you're a girl watching this. So, and just think about that. And remember, again, if you can attract one woman who you believe is very attractive, you can just as easily do it again. So don't live in scarcity. If it doesn't work out with this one woman who you wish it worked out with, because you wish she was different, you wish she was more, she valued more of the things that you wanted, to see in a potential person, potential spouse. You wished she was more, mature. You wish she was more family oriented. You wish she was more soft. You wish she was more this, more that. You wish she was more optimistic. That's a big one, by the way. You wish she was more disciplined, but she's not. Those are the kinds of women who you should back away from if you're seeing those behaviors where you're like, oh, I wish she would reach out to me more. I wish this, I wish that. Instead of living in your own fantasies, dude, just live in the now and respond to what's happening in your environment without judging it. Without judging it at all. Just, understand what's happening in your environment and be like, okay, yes, this is what's happening right now. This is the kind of woman I'm dealing with right now. Is this something I want, or is this something I don't want? If you have question marks in your head, that's something you don't want. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. But if it's a woman whom, is giving you everything you want, you'll just be naturally more inclined to that. Again, as long as you're feeling as attracted and you're really into her and she's your type, all those things. So yeah, man, that's basically the gist of the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and I will see you in the next one, dude. Peace.